Because of that, she does have attractive cheek hollows, but they're now too hollow. She looks too gaunt. As regards gaining definition and hollowness to our lower face, is there not a natural way to gain that look? Eiza Gonzalez is a beautiful Mexican actress and singer, and I actually think she was quite sweet looking before she had her buccal fat removal surgery. I think her face had a nice V shape to the jaw. Her eyes were actually quite droopy. However, I don't think they spoiled her face in any way. So looking at her now, we can see that she's had quite a range of procedures done. Her eyelids, both the upper and the lower, to me look like they've been lifted, which has got rid of any droopiness to her eyelids and given her what's known as a positive canthal tilt, basically where the outer corners of her eyes have a more upward vector to them than a downward one, which is generally considered a lot more attractive. I wouldn't say she's got a full fox eye look, but her eyes have an upward slant and I think they're prettier now, not that they were bad before. Eyelid surgery, an eyelid lift to be exact, is known as blepharoplasty. I think therefore that Eiza Gonzalez has had an upper blepharoplasty and a lower blepharoplasty. Her nose is now slimmer than it used to be because the bridge has been narrowed, and I think the tip has been lifted slightly to give it more of an upward rotation, which makes her nose a bit prettier now than it was. Trust me, the way her nose looked before is not bad at all. Take it from someone who knows. Take it from someone whose left nostril is currently about 10 times bigger than the right nostril. All right, not 10 times, but you get my drift. And I paid for the pleasure of having that look with the nose job that I got in Bangkok in 2009, which was my second nose job. And my original nose, you don't want to know. She's got lip filler. She already had quite nicely shaped and sized lips before, as I say. I do think they're prettier now though with the lip filler that she uses. Her chin also, I think, has either been given an implant or filler or fat transfer to give it more of a pointed shape, which again is a lot more attractive than the shape that it was before, which wasn't bad. And yes, of course, buccal fat removal. She's got amazing cheek hollows. I think they look absolutely fantastic. She was pretty before, in my opinion, but now, in my opinion, she is a total knockout beauty. I've got no idea whether she will live to regret having buccal fat removal because, as you might know, cosmetic surgeons say that a problem with buccal fat removal is that it makes us look even older than we are when we're old, because as we age we lose fat from our face, and if we've got a load of buccal fat already missing then we're going to look extra gaunt and extra sunken and extra emaciated in the face when the natural fat depletion process starts to unravel.
Once this is removed, as we age, we get sag here. Now you have a hollow here. Doesn't look good.
Once you remove the buccal fat pad, it's gone. It's never coming back. And you can't necessarily emulate the effect of a buccal fat pad by putting fillers or fat transfer in spaces that are not normally filled with volume.
So let's just say you had the buccal fat removal and now, 10 years have gone by and you're not happy with how hollowed out you look, and you're like, okay, I want to get a fat transfer or I want to get some filler. You can't put filler or fat deep into that compartment where you remove the buccal fat. So any changes that you make into the cheek area is always going to be into the more superficial compartment, so it's never going to look quite the same.
With her gorgeous olive skin, her beautiful brown eyes, and her luscious long dark hair, Eiza Gonzalez belongs, in my opinion, to a distinct class of beauties that include breathtaking beauties like Goya Toledo, Monica Cruz, and Monica, Goya and Eiza all share a common native language, Spanish. Also, even though I don't think Cheryl Cole is a native speaker of Spanish, on account of her dark, beautiful, handsome looks, she's in this category as well, and it's a very elitist category, as you might imagine. In case you don't know, I'm Gina, and I'm from London. Iman Gadzi, Daniel Swall and Elizabeth Phillips all did PTYA, Part-Time YouTuber Academy, from millionaire YouTuber Ali Abdaal. That means on the 6-week live and interactive course, which was conducted mostly through Zoom calls, they got access to people like Colin and Samir, Matt Diavella and Charisma on Command. April 2023 is the very last time that Ali is offering the course as a live and interactive course. The link pinned below will take you to a lot more information about the course. If you sign up, please use that same link, because then I'll earn a commission, which means I'll be able to afford a new cap, which I will wear for you. A leading cosmetic surgery clinic apparently once reported to the Daily Mail that where non-surgical procedures are concerned, Margot Robbie's features are the most in demand. Margot Robbie's cheek hollows could have come from buccal fat removal, which is where the fat from near the mouth, in other words between the cheek and the jaw, is removed, or it could come, as some say, from weight loss combined with natural ageing. Margot Robbie, though, never actually talks about any plastic surgery if she's actually had any. What she has admitted to, though, is having dental work. The thing is, though, dental work can actually impact how your cheeks look. For instance, in the past, before buccal fat removal was invented, the way a lot of people got their cheek hollows was, I kid you not, to have all 12 of their back teeth, including their 4 wisdom teeth, removed. Emily Ratajkowski. Emily is another example of someone who was already very beautiful, but who now, in my opinion, thanks to her buccal fat removal surgery and 1 or 2 other procedures that I think she's had, but I won't bother going into those, I think she's a lot more beautiful now. I think the cheek hollows, as we know, have really accentuated her lower face as well as her cheekbones and just made her even more beautiful than she used to be. Some people say, though, that the buccal fat removal has been compounded by the severe weight loss that she's undergone. I don't know anything about that because, to be honest, I only looked her up to do this video, not because I've actually been following her or anything, so I don't know firsthand. But anyway, and they say that because of that, she does have attractive cheek hollows, but they're now too hollow. She looks too gaunt, and some people say that that's not actually an attractive look.
Emily was actually a good candidate for this procedure, and she did have a good result. But she's lost a lot of weight since then. And remember that if you lose or gain a lot of weight, the results of the buccal fat removal will change too, because it's the fat you're losing around the buccal fat removal. And for her, I think that she's just lost so much weight to her face that now she does look gaunt with the addition of this buccal fat removal.
She's had new eyes or new eyelids, a new nose, new lips. It's actually a mission to find a single original feature to the very beautiful face of Dove Cameron.
Fans of the actress have noticed her facial features have changed since her days as a Disney star, and instead of pointing to natural aging, many have claimed that it was due to the infamous procedure of buccal fat removal.
And now, who has stolen her buccal fat? Give the girl her buccal fat back. Dove Cameron, her buccal fat is also missing in action. Honestly, I am concerned for the buccal fat of this world.
One may argue, no less, that the most striking change to Dove's face isn't, in fact, the sharpness and hollowness that she's gained to her lower face, which of course also accentuate her cheekbones, but her lips. Dove's lips offer, many would I think agree, a vast exaggeration of the triangular shape, which in women tends to be the most aesthetically pleasing shape for lips. Many would agree, equally, I believe, that Dove is a beauty. As regards gaining definition and hollowness to our lower face, with buccal fat removal surgery, are we actually and literally missing a trick? Is there not a natural way to gain that look?
Frequently people say, well, I'm just a little chubby in my face, but that's not true. You do have a buccal pad of fat, but generally it's muscle, and it's muscle creating that chubbiness. And so this is what's happened with Julia Roberts. She's got this great big broad smile, while at the same time she's got these hollow cheeks. And that is achievable because you just need to stop, you need to change by stopping using the cheek, the buccinator. In a swallow, the cheeks will over time hollow out.
If you've enjoyed this video, I recommend you to watch this one next. I'll meet you there.